At Wallingford, in the shadow of the castle, Matilda's faction, commanded by her son Henry, proved it was still willing to fight King Stephen for the crown. But after 15 years of conflict, both sides had had enough. So, they made a deal. Matilda would surrender her claim to the throne on condition that when Stephen died, her eldest living son Henry would succeed him. A year later, he was crowned King Henry II and proceeded to grow the kingdom into the mighty Angevin Empire. But, once again, what the king had spent his life building, his own children were destined to destroy. King Henry II had 4 surviving legitimate sons, and he planned to divide up his kingdom between them. But they fought bitterly for dominance. Against the odds, Henry's youngest son, John, became king. But King John was deeply unpopular. He lost huge swathes of the Angevin Empire gained by his father, then failed to reclaim them in expensive battles. Paid for by taxing his subjects. Eventually, England's barons could take it no more. They forced John to agree to a charter that restricted his power. The Magna Carta. But he went against his word. Furious, they rebelled, inviting Prince Louis of France to invade England. In 1216, Louis sailed to Dover and set his sights on taking this: Dover Castle. Held by forces loyal to King John, it was commanded by Hubert de Burgh. He described the castle as the key to England. He was right. If it fell to the French, so would the kingdom. Asked to invade by the rebel barons, Prince Louis's French army launched an assault on the castle at Dover. Opening a crack in the outer defenses, the invading forces charged the castle walls. The garrison at Dover would meet the French with clenched fists and an iron will. Dover could not fall. Commander Hubert de Burgh rallied his men to hold back the French and defend the castle.
Each fallaway Hesters. No Hesters and Otsukas. Enemy Hester.
You're ready to do some work.
Every charm and tandem. It will build a that for me. CC to work, eh? Harken a Tharler.
Aye. Hold the hand with us! Hold! It's in Shesendeus!
While the castle's garrison thwarted the first French attack and prepared for a second, a new resistance force was building in the English countryside. A skilled bowman and fierce patriot, known as Willikin of the Weald, began to muster a resistance to the French invasion. Determined to keep the crown in King John's hands, Willikin would rally every available archer to the cause.
Building door.
This shula ut dude.
This shula ut dude, mate.
Rita, what needeth worker?
See to work.
What needeth beyond done? If you'll have he that he builded anon.
Hestes cometh, our women.
What needeth work. Hearkeneth all. You then did that right to know.
Dresseth thou our man. I'll Suisse, yes. I'm on the stump. Up Ned Bennett, our men. Hiereth Hestus.
With his bowmen assembled, Willikin planned to ambush the French siege engines on their way to the enemy camp.
On the stairs. Steppeth to it, Arwayman. Kiereth steppeth to it, Arwayman.
Yari to Chapin. Over there. On midway.
I think they list.
Going ship and they do.
See thee to work, eh? What needeth be undone? Seeth to Hestes. Each understunder. Every child.
What needeth work. You go.
What needeth be undone? Ich he'll build a that for the.
See to Hestes.
Aye.
You'll build that for that. See to work. Every job. Attended. See to fair enough. Every job.
Hestes, it can do. Yet understood that. Asterias, Brate, Arwayman. Yarit.
See thee to worker. Ferende sua.
Every job.
Host it down.
Yep.
Yefe meo, but
See to Hestes.
What needeth be undone? It will have it.
What needeth be undone? What needeth be undone? You can build thee that for that.
Arita,
Hearkeneth alla.
each understunder.
Flock in they wood, so that. You go on flock of wood.
Hestes cometh our way of sleepily on the stairs.
Alrita willa.
Foliende Hestes.
Ja,
Al Suiza, yes.
ich on the stone.
Uppnäd berth our way men. Asteria, brate our way men.
Hey, every John, intended.
Each understunder.
Ekel have I that he burden and on.
Dresseth thou our way man.
Each will.
Steppeth to it our way men.
Each will.
Bale sleepily on the stairs.
Some French reinforcements made it to their siege camp, adding more numbers to their next attack on the castle.
Heriente Hestes nu. Uppnäd berth our way men. Steppeth to it our way men.
Each will stunda.
Uppnäd berth our way men.
Between it they iron. They order for the death.
Willikin's band of archers made short work of the French reinforcements. But if they hoped to ease the burden on Dover's garrison, Willikin's ambush force could not relent.
Dresseth thou our way man. Quaroth foliende Hestes. Stirende of Sura is said. Ungende ven. Hestes cometh, it can do.
Each understunda.
Bale sleepily on the stairs.
Each will.
Mr. Hestes, it will go and flock a wooder.
Yahweh Shetan. Ik heb verrende nu. Have me bow. Verrende. Have me bow. Verrende. Ik heb verrende. Hestes en ontbonen. Asteria. Brate arwe men. Al Suiza, yes. Mikkel Armes, Mikkel Kjære Hestes, uppnäd färre nawen. Steppeth to it, our women. It can do. Dresseth thou, our women. Bale sleepily On the stairs.
Yare to done some work. Harkeneth aller, each understood. Blockende wounded, swell hat. Yeah, each understood.
We haven't stayed as be on that.
Bolstered by the addition of their reinforcements, the French committed the full force of their army to a second assault on the castle. With Willikin's archers weakening the siege from outside the castle, the garrison at Dover repelled the French attack. Willikin ordered his archers to resume their strikes on the French reinforcements.
Cease to Hestes.
Willikin's resistance force continued to grow, adding more skilled men to its ranks.
What will Freckes Haken, nu Hestes. Herinde Hestes nu. Glidande ne hurtus nor never down. Suas e het. Foliende Hestus. Puste Holiness! Tent window! Baron!
Ik heb houding instead.
Entendeth foliende Hestus. Suas e het. Al Suiza, yes. It will held the hair.
What needeth beyond done? Every child is seen Baron Uten every child. Where have on stared as Bayonat? Stareth Uta every child. Hold it at home.
Yes, Hestus! Beyond us, tears! Now wait!
See thing to work at.
Harkeneth aller, each understood. Reaper railings are ongoing.
Hier herinde Hestes nu. Ik kan det du. Uppnät bättre än tändets fläsk. Hästes en oddball. Slipperly on the stairs. Fräckes haken. Nu hästes. All sweet. Yes. Ja. Och det botas. Bättre. Hästes kommer!
What will come? Yes, is she?
Hästes kommer! Hästes kommer sur dig heter. Hit vill hälsa här!
See fate to work.
See they to work. Eagle habitat I build the
Arita, what needeth worker?
Anseli I build.
Boa is immun.
Beyond this onwards! Avoid them!
Bollende hästens! Om de botas! Bättre! Glid inte ner hunter då never down! Ich will hellre här, nutan. Ich kan hellre in städer. Yahweh Shetten.
Ich bin boon to hit. Yes, sir. Is she?
Fuste Tulkas, Hestes. Ich will Rita.
What needeth Bayon done? See they to worker. Yare to done. See they to worker. Yare to done some worker. Ikil happy that he's building a knob. What needeth Bayon?
Every chan yan of Almas. Where then Arcanist there is every chan. See they to fair enough.
See to Hestes.
Yare to done some work. What needed beyond done?
Arita, what needeth worker?
See they to work.
What needeth Bayon done? Build ende, see fate to worker. Ikil build Arita, what needeth worker? See fate to worker. Ikil build a that for they. Every charm, Ikil do that new. Yare to done some worker. Build ende that Rita.
Yare for ende so ahead. Equal build it that for they. Hey, every chan. Into your ende did has that.
See they to worker. Ikil have.
See they to work at. Build ende that.
What needeth Bayon done? Ikil build a that for they.
This Shula Udure may. God swing through May.
What needeth Bayon done? Build ende that Rita new.
Fräckes haken, nu hästes. Hästes kommes.
Estes for this reader. Reader-es. Beste spera. Ziet hij te rieden. I'll retain.
Boon for the...
Otridendenu. Saddled up. Reader, away to Hestes.
Where have on stared as bayonet? Wooder is noteful matera.
For this reader.
Willikin's archers had decimated the French reinforcements. But undeterred, the French mustered what troops they could and launched another attack on the castle. The English garrison held fast, refusing to let the castle fall to the French invaders. Willikin rallied his archers to continue strikes on the weakening French.
Intendeth, Frank. Tidwin left. Bereth.
See fate a worker. See to yeah, sewer they hessen. Every charn intendeth. Each away. Ik heel aan on the reaper railings nu.
Fuste Tulkas. Hestes. Hestes and Heriende. Hestes nu.
What will it up? Beathin Hess. It's your Beathin Hess. Ja. Ferret Dworende.
Beresset jou.
Tulkas. Jouk now what comes next.
Intendeth, Frankus. Glidande. It will end the hair. Foliende Hestes. Ontivotas. Hestes cometh. Between us they hide. Hukkaman Micke Fräcke.
Where are they, Celesta?
needeth be on cease to Hestes. That building will be reparalleled anon.
Freckes haken, nu hast nu thar. Kom on. Ik ga niet stoppen. Elimet voor de koeta.
Arita, what needeth worker? You hearkeneth aller. Flockende woodoo swope het.
Roger, readeress. Readeress. Best of spender. Readeress, ready. Readeress, here has us. Roger, that will be all done.
Hjälper mig uppåt. Följande hästes. Jag kan det du. Soon as I had. On the fortress, that it will help the hand. Fuste tulkas, hestes.
What needeth be undone?
See fate a worker. Ferende sua het. Ikil happy that he building anon.
Arita, what needeth?
Cease to Hestes. Each away.
Boon forte opsite te rieden. That will be all done. Readeress, he Boon forte opsite ROTHSCHILD. Laat het rieden, steggeren. Ja, niet je wil.
Here, Asterias, Brate Arwemen. Ich will stop.
The combined grit of the English garrison and Willikin's surprise attacks ensured that Dover hadn't fallen yet. Now the English prepared to repel the final French assault. The tenacity of Hubert de Burgh's loyal soldiers forced Prince Louis and the rebel barons to abandon their siege at Dover. And thanks to the efforts of Willikin's fearless archers, England remained in King John's hands.